Hey YouTube, welcome to my latest video. This one is going to be a picking video of all the items I've sold recently. I'm going to go into my storage and I'm going to go and pick the orders off the shelves and show you what I sold. So come with me. Right. One of the things going out today are these headphones. These are Panasonic WF950T. Wireless headphones. This was a brilliant sale. This is a Jump Jockey. I bought it for £15 from the car boot sale. It's basically a scale electric for horse racing. It's completely untested. It didn't come with the power supply. And the cars, as you can see, look a bit rough and ready, but these still command a quite high price, and I got £100 for this plus postage. Got a Bush radio, vintage radio. This does MW, LW, and this one was fully working. And these take the bigger batteries, but what you can do, if you get a normal 12-volt battery and get a little bit of wire, you can still test it by connecting it up using that little wire, and then just testing it with that small battery, and that seems to do the trick, and that's enough to test these. So nice little vintage item there. I sold this joystick. This is a Cheetah joystick, compatible with Commodore 64, I think. The Cheetah Annihilator. So there's that. I've also got a teddy bear, which is right down here. I can find it. This is it. That teddy bear sold as well. Vintage teddy bear. I think I actually got that free at the car boot sale. I think the guy had loads of teddy bears and he just gave me the whole bag, so I took any decent ones out and charity shopped the rest. So been doing well off these reel-to-reel tapes, and these ones sold. It's a pack here of reel-to-reel tapes. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tapes in there. Over to my board games. I've got loads of board games here, but what I sold is this one over here. I need to sort these out now after Q4. These are the remaining board games that I've got left. This was completely packed out during Q4. These are the ones that basically haven't sold. But I sold this Scrabble for Juniors. This is a really sort of, I don't know, cheapo version, vintage version of the game. It's got cardboard, letters and the board. But at least it's gone now. I've had that for a long time. Please, that's going out the door. The other week I picked up a load of these ear protectors. I've got about 50 in this box here. These are selling quite nicely. Don't make much profit, but nice little item that just sells constantly. One listing, and I make £1.50 each sale, so that's pretty good. This is another item I've had for a long time. It's this typewriter at the bottom here. Just move that across and pull this out. This is actually a Smith Corona, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. But I think they want this to play with because it's going to a daycare nursery. So I'm assuming they're just going to teach the kids all about the old days, hopefully. So that's the sort of thing where this, even though it's broken, it will still bring in a little bit of money. It's worth trying to sell rather than just disposing of. All depends on the item, of course, but please, that's going out the door. I don't like having broken items in stock. So another item that's took a long time to sell was this bundle of DVDs. Had these on sale for absolutely ages. Somebody sent me a lowball offer, £4 plus delivery. I think there's 21 DVDs in there. Some of them aren't in cases as well. But I counted at 7 plus the post, and they accepted and paid. So please, they're going. Let's get rid of them. Also in this box, I believe there should be somewhere. Yeah. In this box, I've got a Hewlett-Packard battery. Came out an old laptop. Selling as completely untested, but it is a genuine battery, so they seem to have some sort of value, even though they're old. So I'm hoping that this might work for the customer, but it's sold as spares and repairs, sold as seen. Fingers crossed that will be fine. It's just an extra couple of pound. You probably heard me mention about my electronics haul recently. I got this from a Facebook pickup. This is a Bush 4-way 4-band boombox. Unfortunately, as you can see here, the band selector switch is broken there, so I had to sell it as cheap. But it's still sold and it's going out the door. Another item that has been sitting on the shelf for a long time is this realistic tuner. Came with the manual. Took quite a low price for this, but I've had it on sale for over a year. Nobody seems to want this particular model, so when the offer came in, I was very pleased to accept it. Sold another one of these. These seem to be selling quite well. Picking up anyway. These big, massive decals of these classic cars. As you see, I've got loads of them here. So, yeah, quite nice. And I just wrap these in cardboard and send them off. And over to this shelf here, I sold a Sinclair Spectrum game I've had on sale for a very long time. Gunship on the floppy disk. All these are Halford's oil filters. 285. There's a 285. Actually, two of these 285. So there's the other one. It's actually 312. I'm looking for 312. 312. I've got these separated into 200s and 300s. 312. Oh, there it is. 312 at the top here. There you go. 312. So this little laptop sold. Sony. Actually sold this as untested. It's a PG141C, but I haven't got any power supply with it. It takes a special DC in here, which I haven't got, so I sold this as untested. Spares repairs. Another one out this drawer. There should be a little socket in here, switch socket. that I've had on sale for a long time as well. Yeah. Now it's just a little switch socket with a bell on it. Brand new, it's sealed in the packet. The packaging is a little bit damaged, but yeah, I've had that on sale for a long time. Pleased to see it out the door. This Sony Amplifier has sold. Quite a heavy thing. Quite a nice amplifier that. It's got a little bit of marking to the top, but it's a nice one. Almost forgot, I sold a Boggle. Now, the question is, which Boggle is it? I'll take the top off and have a look. If I sell more than one, what I usually do, because these are second-hand items, there's usually little marks. As you can see here, somebody's written on in pen on the thing, so you can usually tell which one is which from that. If that's not the case, I try to separate them onto separate shelving. But today it's this one, so this is going out. Pleased to see this go out. The money seems to have gone in these Boggles now, unfortunately. And they were doing well at one point, but not anymore. So there you go. So I sold one of these big portable TVs. Just got to take the stuff that I've put on top of it off. This is a Goodman's Cube TV. There you go. The Goodman's got the VHS built in. Still money in these, so pretty good. So I hope you found it interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. Please think about subscribing to my channel if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.